Hi, everyone. Once again, so my name is Vishnu. I know I was supposed to do the call live with you guys on Saturday, but unfortunately, I had other things that I scheduled, so I had to pre-record it. I'm recording this on Friday at almost 7:45 p.m. So I didn't want to miss it. So I want to record it and I want to send the recording to you guys so Rama can play it for all of you. My apologies, I could not do it live. We are just figuring out some of the lockdown or no lockdown government policies and stuff in Malaysia. So we're going to spend some time tomorrow afternoon on that in Malaysia to work on it. So here we go. So building your business remotely. And that's the topic that I wanted to share with you guys. First and foremost, I know the numbers that are happening in India with COVID 19. These are historically high numbers. And I hope all of you are safe, all of your family members are safe, and you're following all the social distancing, wearing a mask, and if you can do our part, and then hopefully the vaccine is there. Everything hopefully in next 4 to 6 weeks can get might get under control. So my parents are still in India, so I hear all the stories from my sister, from my parents, and I can see, and I also see a lot of people losing their lives and things like that. So don't take it easy. So just make sure you're following all the policies during the lockdown of the government and make sure you support it, and hopefully we can put an end to this pandemic and we can go back to the field as soon as possible. While we are doing this, right, it is what it is. Things are out of our control, and that's the first point I want to talk about today, is not to get disappointed about things that are going or that are out of your control. For us in Malaysia, this is the fourth time we are going into lockdown. So we already went 3 times. First one was 3 months, second one was 6 weeks, the third one was like 4 to 5 weeks, and this is probably the fourth one we are going into lockdown. What I have realized is the first time when we went through, I was very angry. Why there is lockdown? I was building my business, I was building my team, and there were some people who were so close to get promoted, and then lockdown happened. They lost their team members, the momentum went off, etc., etc. Then what I realized looking back, I wish I knew at that time, but I want to share this with you guys. And this is the mentality that I have, and most of the people in my organization have, is if it is out of our control, we can't do anything about it in terms of the decision like lockdown or pandemic or COVID-19 cases. Then let's not get disappointed because it's not in our control, and let's focus on solutions rather than thinking about the problem. And which I'm very proud when Rama told me that all of you are now doing telecalling, which was not available first time around, but now second time around, the client is able to give us the telecalling opportunity. You guys are already getting the momentum, and that's focusing on solutions rather than focusing on problems, which I'm very, very proud of what you guys are doing. So now, building your business remotely, all of us have two choices. The first choice is, what do we do? So next 4 weeks, 6 weeks, I don't know until how long this lockdown will be. Let's not do anything. Let's sit at home. Let's hope one day we'll go back to the field, and then we start building our business. That's one choice, and that's the choice that you can make. The second choice is, how do I still do what I generally do physically when I'm running my business during this lockdown? One is we have opportunity to do telecalling, great, but what about the recruitment process? What about my team building process? What about my team meetings, team nights, all that kind of stuff? How do I still build my team during this lockdown? Maybe I'm going into lockdown with 5 people on my team, for example, but in next 6 weeks, when we finish the lockdown, I want to come out with 20 people. Yeah, and how do I do that? And I hope the 5 points that I want to share, hopefully it will help you guys, and hopefully you guys will pay attention to this. And if you have pen and paper, please take down notes. These are practical. We are applying this as an organization all this while. Even when there is no lockdown, we are following this. That's the key. Even when there is no lockdown, we are still following these 5 points, and I hope you guys will follow, and it can bring some value to you guys once the lockdown finishes. Probably you have doubled your team. Isn't that fantastic? So we go into lockdown with 10 people. After the lockdown, I have 20 people and I'm having dinner with these 20 people. So that's the goal. Let's double our team. First one, most of you should have this. If you don't, let this be the reminder, have a Zoom account. Everyone should have a Zoom account. Download the app, have your name on it. Now, the interesting thing is when you have your Zoom, as you can see in my, so because I'm the only participant, when you have a Zoom account, just having a Zoom account is not enough, yeah, because you will use Zoom for many things. You will use Zoom for recruitment, you'll be using Zoom for training your new people, you'll be using Zoom for a lot of things, yeah, one-on-one catch-ups, team meetings, team nights, which I'll talk about it a bit later. My point is, because you're using Zoom, let's make it very professional. Your profile picture on Zoom, I hope you don't have some hero picture on Zoom profile picture, not your favorite heroine's picture, or not your favorite comedians or cricket stars picture. Remember, why are you having a Zoom account? Not for fun. You're having a Zoom account for work purpose. So professional image, maybe your picture or your team logo or your company logo, whatever it is, have a professional picture up on your Zoom account. It really, really helps. Now, the display name, there is an option to have a display name. I'm going to see whether I can do that here because I'm the only participant. I think I can't do it. Um, Yeah, I can't do it because I'm the only participant. So when your Zoom account is on with your people, you have a display name. So you can change your display name. Always try your level best to have your name. Some people, right, when they log into their Zoom account, it shows iPhone 10 or Nokia 155 or Samsung P23. Don't have, should not have that as your display name. Yeah. So display name on Zoom should be your name, generally your name, comma, your team name or your company name. Very professional. So make sure display name is your name, not Samsung 522 or iPhone 12. It should be your name. Small things, but makes a big, big impact. Why again? Why we should have all this? Why you should take care of all this is because you're using Zoom for recruitment, you're using Zoom for training, and you're also using Zoom for team nights. And let me take a couple of minutes to talk about team nights. Yeah. Generally, team nights is where we all are having dinner, where we all are having a drink, where we all are having tea, coffee with our team, chatting and talking about different things. Now, this is new reality. Even if you want to do it, you can't do it when you're in lockdown. So let's use technology. Let's use technology for 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 our advantage so that virtually we are still connected with our team members. I understand a face-to-face sit down with your team member is much more effective, 100%. But we can make the Zoom team night, Zoom catch up, maybe 70% effective. I'm doing all my team nights on Zoom now. For example, I'm very lucky to also share this that now I can do Zoom team nights even though I'm not in that country or not in that city, because once you're on internet, the whole world is in your mobile phone, in your laptop, in your iPad, etc., etc. So what I'm doing, so after I finish this call at 9:30 p.m., I'm having, it's a Friday night, we are having a team night. We are all getting our drink, we are getting our dinner, and we all have each other, and we're just talking, we're eating our food, we're chit-chatting, how is everyone dealing with pandemic, what's happening in their area, and what did they watch on Netflix, what did they watch on Amazon Prime, and that's team night. I know it's not very effective. What is the alternative? We don't have many choices. We can't meet face to face. What else we have? We can meet virtual. This is available at a very fraction of a cost. This is available. So I'm going to do this and I'm going to learn how to do this very, very, very effective. So do not miss team nights, because as you want to, remember the goal is to double our team size. And if our goal is to double our team size, let's not miss this opportunity of virtual team nights. As you're doing virtual recruitment, virtual training, virtual team nights are very, very critical and very important. The second part, right, is how do you build your team remotely? And in some cases, the new team members that you're putting on, that you're recruiting, you have not met them physically. You have done virtually recruitment. Training is also virtual. What I would like to suggest you is, as you are going into this lockdown, have a daily and a weekly schedule. This is for you and for your team. And everyone in your team should know what's the daily schedule, and everyone in your team should know what's your weekly schedule, whatever the schedule that you have done for you and for your team. For example, when we were doing telecalling during our lockdown period, right, we used to have a call. So telecalling, generally our team starts at 9:30 a.m. We start our telecalling. So at 9:15, all of us, we get on a Zoom call. 9:15. So we have a 15 minutes, just quick catch up with everyone. And from 9:30 all the way till 12 is our calling session. And 12 to 12:30, we all come, sorry, 12 to 12:15. So just a 15 minutes, we all come back again on Zoom. So at 12:30 to 12:45, everyone dials back into Zoom. And the last, so 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, last 3 hours, right? How was our calling session? We just go through our KPIs with everyone. So everyone in my team, we go through our KPIs. Okay, I made 40 calls, 30 customers answered, and 12 customers listened, and I did one sale. And everyone's like, yay, congratulations, Vishnu, congratulations, Vishnu. Great. And then Rama, how about you? Sai, how about you? So we all go through it as a team. Done. Then we start calling. We have our lunch break. Then we start calling. And at 3 o'clock, we all get back on the call again, Zoom call, 3 to 3:15. So in that 2 hours after lunch, what did we talk? How many calls did we make? So we are giving our KPIs virtually to everyone in the team, just getting on the Zoom call. Yeah. Again, we don't get all the 15, 20 people on the Zoom call. So for example, if an office has, let's say 20 people, it might generally have 3 teams. So those teams will do their own Zoom call. And again, it's not long stories, 15 minutes. How many calls I made, how many people answered, how many closes I have, full pitch I have done closes, and how many sales. Done. Next, 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 next. Okay, great. Thanks, guys. 3 o'clock again. But that schedule is out. 9:15, we all are coming onto the Zoom call. 12:30 is the next Zoom call. 3 o'clock is the next Zoom call. And we generally finish our work around 5:45, 6. So we give 6 to 6:15 is end of the day review. Everyone goes through their KPIs, LOA for the whole day. At 6 to 6:15 call, we summarize all the numbers. But that call is slightly longer. What worked for me? What's working for me? How was my day today? So if someone rang the bell, bashed the gong, that's the time we use to give the recognition. So sometimes it can even go up to 6:30. So that 6 to 6:15, 6:30 is the evening, like an evening morning meeting. When we remember when we used to go back to office in the evening and we share that's what we do in the evening. Just because we are not able to go to an office, that should not be a reason to stop doing our catch up sessions. Again, smart people, which I know all of you are very smart, and Indians are very smart. Ta-da. So, all of you are very smart. So, just make sure we are taking advantage of the technology. Have a daily schedule. That's my daily schedule. Weekly schedule. When is the team night? Which day is our planning session with your team? So which day is your, one-on-one sessions? Have a schedule. So if you're planning your schedule from Monday to Saturday, example, yeah, Monday to Saturday, the schedule should be out on Sunday or even last week Saturday. So last week Saturday, the schedule should be sent for next week. So everyone is aware of it. Not like you don't send Monday, the schedule for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's too last minute. Yeah. So plan it, plan the schedule. All the core leaders plan the schedule. By tomorrow, Saturday, I'm sending next week's schedule, the whole my team. So everyone knows what's the daily schedule. Everyone knows which days we are doing team catch-ups, which day is the team night, etc., etc. So second point is daily schedule, weekly schedule. During virtually when you're building your team, have a lot of conversations with, especially with the new people, have a lot of conversations, but short conversations. That's why I like the 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15, like in the evening, 30 minutes. I like those catch ups. So 9:15 to 9:30, 12:30 to 12:45, 3 to 3:15, 6 to 6:30. Short catch ups, but frequent catch ups. That's very important because, again, you did not meet your team member. You're not physically working with your team member. So, more frequently, there is calls happening, and the short calls. There are too long calls, then it's very boring and waste of time. So, short calls, but a lot of calls. So I'm hearing my leader's voice 3 to 4 times every day. And me as a leader, I'm hearing my team member's voice 3 to 4 times every single day. And in that 2 3 hours, right, every after 2 3 hours of doing phone calls, if a couple of my team members' motivation is a bit down, hey, we have a call at 12:30, 12:30, 12:45. And again, how is everyone feeling? Everyone's feeling good? Okay, guys, I know some of you are not doing sales yet. Don't worry, don't allow the first 3 hours to dictate your next 4 hours. Remember, one call, one customer, two calls, two customers can change our day. Got it? Great. Have your lunch. We start calling at 1 o'clock. Let's go. So that motivation, very quick, very fast, instead of at the end of the day, or by then my guy already lost his motivation or her motivation, then I'm trying to remotivate them. Yeah. So short intervals, lots of calls, but short calls. Yeah. Really, really, really helps. So have a daily schedule, have a weekly schedule. It works amazingly. Third one, social media. Use social media to reach out to your team members. Use social media. So if I recruit, let's say I have Vinod, I recruited Vinod, yeah, on my team. So I did my first appointment virtually, second appointment virtually, everything virtually. Vinod started, finished the training day. By the way, Vinod, do you have Facebook? Everyone has Facebook. Do you have Instagram? Everyone has Instagram. By the way, Vinod, you can add me on my Facebook and I can add you on your Facebook. My Facebook handle is Centurion Vish. Your Facebook handle is, oh, okay, no problem. Because we're on Zoom, we can exchange it. I'll add you, you add me. Great. Why is this important? I want to use Zoom and everything professionally to influence my people, new people, and my existing team members. But I also want to use social media as an important tool for retention of my people. But you have to be very careful. If you're posting nonsense stuff on your personal social media, nonsense stuff, yeah, then don't give your social media handle. So what happens is they see all your nonsense stuff, they'll be like, okay, I'm not coming tomorrow for training day anymore because it puts them off. So what I suggest is if your personal page, if your name, you have good social media, so you're maintaining good things on it, great, use it. If not, one of my strong suggestion is create a Facebook page on your team name and promote all the things what's happening. I see some of the people in Rama's organization are doing a lot of these things. Yeah, I see lots of your team activities are posted there. Lots of quotes and posters are posted there. So it also use that to influence your team members. Yeah, because again, I cannot reach them physically because of lockdown. So I use all the social media channel, virtual. I use the technology to get to know my new trainee and allow them to get to know me slash my business. Yeah. So if you don't have a team Facebook page, yeah, team Facebook page. So you have your personal Facebook account. You can use that account to create a Facebook page, link it, and it all works like magic. Yeah. So that really, really helps. So I have my Facebook page, Vishnu Annapareddy. I also have my company Facebook page, AGL Asia Solutions. So have a Facebook page, post all the professional things up there. I write a lot of articles. I post things up in my social media. So when I give it, my team members see it. They read my articles, they read my posts, they read the things that we do in the office and last time and things like that. And that's one way of me influencing them because social media has a big influence. Understand? So use it, use everything to connect with your people remotely because the alternative is nothing. You have to sit at home and wait until this lockdown finishes. So social media to engage with your people socially and help in retention. Okay. Fourth one, this is something that I have been doing this for 2 years. Even there was no pandemic and stuff, but I have been doing this. I have a daily message. Generally, in a week, 3 to 4 days, I send a daily message every day in the morning to my team. Yeah. So I'm gonna share with you guys. Yeah. So give me a second. If you see the daily message, right? So I don't, I put it in my groups. but you have to be a bit careful with putting in the group. Yeah. So I'll show you my office. My office is, so for example, for okay, so this is my office in KK. So this, my office gets a message every day in the morning. So that's today's message. So that message, as you guys can see, that came 6:22 a.m. in the morning. So this is where all my team members are for my office. Yeah. So I post this picture in my office group. Yeah. So all these guys in my office, and I post it in my office. Then for the new people, because I don't create a group for new people, right? I'm sure you also don't create a group for WhatsApp for new people because they all talk among themselves and they quit. So new people, you separate them, right? So what I do with new people is I have something called as, I use something called as broadcast lists. So all my new people, so for example, I call it as power talks. Okay. So these are the people who are on power talks. Yeah, some of them are new people, some of them are about to become leaders, etc., etc. So what I do with these power talks, example on this broadcast list, is I post it. So this only, I can, again, it goes like a group, but it comes to individuals. It's not putting all the new people in the group. So if you have, let's say, 6 to 7 new starters, yeah, so it's broadcast list under WhatsApp. Check it out. Yeah. So so if you have 5 to 6 new people, because every week you're adding 2 3 new people, right? Now what you do is you put your new people under broadcast list. Every day send a daily message to them. The daily message, the way I do it is I personally design a poster and send it. Some of you I know are very creative. You can do that. Now you have time. Don't be lazy. You can do that. But even if you don't do it, on Instagram, on Facebook, there are lots of motivational quotes, motivational posters. Download it and send it. I do it religiously 3 to 4 times every single week. Rama is also on my list. Sai is on my list. Malik is on my list. There are lots of people, on my list. I have my owners on my list, because what happens is I'm trying to influence my people, and because I'm not be able to talk to them every single day, especially when organization is very big, lots of people, I want to use my message, that's my thinking in the form of a message, to reach my people. And I'm using technology to help me to deliver that message. And it's free. So we have the most powerful technology called as internet, and I want all of you to take advantage of it. Daily message, very personal. I send it to my team members, and it goes out 3 to 4 times a week, and I want to reach them. It really helps me in building that mentality in my team members, getting my mind's message in my mind, putting it on a poster, designing that poster, sending it to my team members. That's one more way of keeping in touch with my team members. What's the alternative? I need to go and meet them personally. I can't during the lockdown, so might as well do like this. Fifth one, which is very important, while you're an important idea for you to think about to build your team remotely, is conference calls with people outside your team, outside your organization. And Rama has great contacts. With Rama's experience, he has so many connections with people in Malaysia, people in Singapore, people in Philippines. He has lots of connections. So and even Sai does it. Lots of people have traveled to Malaysia and things like that. They have lots of connections with very successful people outside India too. So invite them. They will be more than happy to do a conference call and to share their knowledge, to share their experience about the topic that you're talking. Like how Rama is organizing this is an advantage, but don't wait for Rama to organize it all the time. You should be able to have one conference call per week with someone outside your team. That can be inviting Sai, that can be inviting Rama once a month, that can be inviting a couple of other owners once a month. So every week have a guest speaker, and just for your team, if anyone else wants to jump in, okay, but every week have a guest speaker, do a conference call for your team. Again, you never know what new people will connect to. Yeah. So if you want me to jump on and do a conference call, more than happy to do it. Just let Rama know, and I'm more than happy to jump and help you. Now, again, all these are ideas to build your team remotely. To summarize it, have a Zoom account, professional, have your name, especially your display name, not like Samsung 555. No, your name, comma, your team name or your company name. Really good. Yeah. Profile picture, either your picture or your team logo or company logo. Yeah. Second one is daily and weekly schedules. Again, short meetings, especially you're doing telecalling. I just shared with you what's the idea of telecalling. It's like, have that 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes. 4 15 minutes is much better, 60 minutes, but it's really, really keeping in touch with your team members. Don't need to have the whole office, yeah? Team by team by team by team. Just quick numbers, sharing what's working. Okay, great, thanks guys. Next, we go on. So short meetings, punchy, but more frequent meetings daily. Have the daily schedule, have that weekly schedule as early as Saturday. Send it for the next week. Social media, make sure you have a Facebook page, make sure you have an Instagram page, especially on your team. Put all the photos. I'm sure you have lots of professional photos in in your in your phone, so upload them there. So new people, when you offer them position, you can say, hey Vishnu, congratulations, you have been offered a position. Next week Monday is your training day. In the meantime, I will send you, you'll be part of my team. I will send you our team Facebook page, and you can see all the things that are happening in our team in the Facebook posts. So they will access it. They'll be, oh, okay, it looks like there are lots of promotions happening, lots of things are happening. Oh, great. Okay, I'm excited for this, because they can't see the office. Yeah. So this is an opportunity to virtually show the office and the business to those people. Smart people will use it. Yeah, definitely. Fourth one, daily message, simple message, first thing in the morning to get your guys going, personalize it, make it very, very professional. Fifth one is conference calls, and have guest speakers on those conference calls, because someone else's voice will have a big, big impact. So here's the summary. The world is virtual now. Not only our company, most of the companies are going virtual. So virtual is the new reality, because whether we like it or not, so recruitment adverts, we are posting it virtually on job ads. Now we are doing the whole recruitment process, first appointment, second appointment, also virtually. We are doing our training days also virtually. We are doing our team meetings virtually. We should be doing our bell and gong sessions virtually. We should be doing one-on-one catch-ups virtually. We are doing our team nights virtually. We're doing our strategy sessions, strategy meetings virtually. The whole world is virtual. Are you going to step in? Are you going to step up your virtual game? Or are you going to wait for everything to go back to physical? Now, the interesting point is, even when the lockdown finishes, this is the key, even when the lockdown finishes, how do I use technology? How do I use technology to boost my team and to boost my business? Once the lockdown finishes, don't go 100% back into that. How do I use the technology to boost my business? If you treat technology as your team member, I'm telling you guys, technology is a very, very valuable team member. So treat it as a valuable team member. I'm telling you, your success, your team will at least double if you follow these 5 ideas. I'm telling you, yeah, you have 5 people. After this lockdown finishes in 4 weeks or whatever, at least you'll come back with 10 people when the lockdown finishes. I'm telling you, you got to follow all these 5 ideas, and it will really, really help. Yeah. If you have any questions, send it to Rama. I'm more than happy to do another video, and I'll be able to answer your questions. I'm using this technology a lot. I'm using this technology a lot. So I'm using it. I see the benefits. I'm reaching more people in my organization, may not be physically, but virtually I'm able to reach. My voice is, my message and my voice is with them on a daily basis. And I want you guys to do it exactly. And that's a smart way of working, considering all the challenges we have in front of us. Okay, Rama, thank you very much. Owners, thank you. And thank you to everyone for taking some time and watching this video. And I hope soon we can do a definite virtual live call. Okay, thanks everyone. Take care, be safe, wear the face mask, follow the social distancing, and remember, opportunities are there. Keep working on the solutions, and you'll do really, really well. Thank you. Take care. Speak to you soon. Okay, bye bye. Bye. All the best with telecalling. Yeah, smash it.